Oh, we have Claire and Sarah Bryden. So we don't have anybody that will give us quotas here, quorums, I mean. So we'll wait just a couple more minutes. Oh, there's Ali.
I've just
Okay,
invited them.
great. Okay, beautiful. Well, let's go ahead. Let me just get my script up and we'll get started. So we'll go ahead and call the Public and Legislative Affairs Committee of the Portland Board of Public Education to order. It is March 2nd, 2026. We're meeting in a virtual format here in Zoom. If there's anyone that would like to give public comment, please go ahead and raise your Zoom hand now. And I will be happy to give you the floor after I read off all the guidelines. Fatuma is also now on the attendees side. If we can move her over. Okay, so I don't see anybody that would like to give public comment, so I'm going to go ahead and close public comment and just refresh who is in the room. Since this is an off week meeting, we're going to keep it short, so I'll just say everybody's name. We've got Ali, Sarah Bryden, Jane Sawtell, Student Representative Safa Mohammed, Board Member Fatuma Noor, and we have Superintendent Ryan Scallon and Dr. Grace Valenzuela, and I'm Sarah Lentz. So we have just a couple of items today. First, I just wanted to flag for everybody that MEPRI is going to be doing a presentation tomorrow for Education and Cultural Affairs Committee on special education and their recommendations around that. So it will be very similar if you've watched the last video where they walk the committee through the recommendations, and the committee has the opportunity for to ask questions about those recommendations that will then inform the bill language that MEPRI puts together. So even if you can't watch it tomorrow live, I would recommend watching it at some point because I think it will be important. Then, any questions on that or where we are in the recommendations from MEPRI? Okay, and then up
Yes,
this,
yes, I
yeah.
have.
Oh, sorry, I
So
missed your hand, Ali.
I,
Go
I,
ahead.
didn't, I didn't have my hand up. I was trying to
Oh,
get to it,
okay.
but no. So it's not on our calendar. Is that
Correct. It's not on our calendar. We haven't been putting the hearings and things on our Google Calendar.
okay?
It's just at the State House, the live stream that you watch on the
Oh,
website.
okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank
Yeah,
you. I
I could have been
apologize. I thought.
clearer too.
Thank
No,
you. That was something for us. Okay, thank you. Got it.
yeah, no, it's at the committee level at the State House. So you'd be watching the Zoom that's available on the calendar on the state website. And so then this week there are three bills that are up for a work session on Wednesday. And these aren't bills, well, we've talked about one of them, but we haven't talked about the other two. So I just wanted to kind of get a sense of where people are on them to see if we should be prepared to do additional action or if we're just okay to continue tracking them. So the first bill that's coming up this week is 2175, which is the resolve regarding legislative review of portions of Chapter 115, the credentialing of education personnel, a major substantive rule of the Department of Education, State Board of Education. And I believe that that is just giving permission to make the changes of the legislation that already went through. So I don't think that there's anything we need to do about that one, but also just wanted to check that somebody didn't have more information on that bill. Okay. Um, does anybody feel like there should be another layer of action on that for us, or just continue to track? Someone can, yeah, anyone can give me your preference, and we'll start there. All right, then,
You share your screen.
I can share my screen. Yes, I can. Actually, I don't know if I can. Okay, it's coming. Okay. So we have down here 2175 is the name of the bill, number of the bill. I'm not hearing anybody super interested in this one. So unless somebody wants to suggest or make a motion that we make take more action, I'm going to move us to the next bill, which is 2192, which is an act to protect students by ensuring schools have complete information about school employees and applicants for employment. Um, I let's look at this one together, shall we? And Superintendent and Grace, I don't know if you've heard anything about this. There was a newspaper article about it. I don't think it really falls into any of our priorities, but oh, shoot. Superintendent or Grace, what have you heard on this one?
So this is trying to get more visibility so that when you are hiring an educator, you don't end up with just a generic reference. If there have been investigations or employment concerns.
Got it. So I think I would probably move that we continue to track this, but that there's no other action that we would need to take. But I'd love to hear from other folks.
I mean, I don't know if that's going to be misconstrued, like if that's going to be against federal law. Don't we have like laws against that, ensuring children's information, blah, blah, blah. We talked about it. So,
Yeah, I'm not sure. Um, I think this is, yeah, just around employee information that would be shared. Um, but unless anybody feels the need to provide testimony on this, I think that we should just continue to track it. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up, Fatuma. And finally, an act to allow schools to expel students for committing sexual assault. I am not up to speed on this one either.
okay, we should follow that because committing, being arrested for and what you call it, being guilty for are two different things. Right. So if someone is charged with any type of whatever crime, obviously they go, because there's school investigation, and then there's criminal investigation. If criminal comes out of it, and like they shouldn't be expelled just because you got charged with something. It has to be proven guilty. Right. So I mean, I think that would. I don't know who wrote that. I don't know what representative wrote that, but hopefully they have a good perspective of the criminal justice system.
So it's looking like the language in the bill is the student has to be determined to have committed sexual assault on school grounds or other school property.
Determined to commit, but that's okay. So are we talking about in school property referring to the matter of appropriate law enforcement agency? Okay, so that means criminalization, and law enforcement goes straight to the courts. The courts determine if you are guilty or not. So this language is it doesn't really make sense. Um, I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Bill requires that in accordance with the proper investigation, a student who is determined to have committed sexual assault must be expelled from school for a period of not less than 1 year.
That's fine if they are guilty of it. But to commit is something like how do you determine what commit means? Like I don't know if you guys understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Because the language is not like found guilty or something like that. It's like committed and who is the determining factor of that. Um, so this may be one that we want to try to listen to the work session on. And Board Member Bryden, go ahead. I see your hand.
Thank you. So I was just going to say I agree with Ali, like committed is just so vague. And I guess my question was for the committee. Thanks for letting me speak, even though I'm not on the committee. My question was whether a possible path of a, like, is it a viable path to say that there's tracking, there's testimony, like submitting testimony neither for nor against, but indicating that we would like to see clarification of a concept like that? Is that a path that the committee could choose to take?
Yep,
Yeah.
totally. So I would look to, if there's somebody on the committee that wants to make that motion to provide testimony to ask for that, we could do that.
Okay, I will make the motion since. Oh, I mean, or Sarah, you can, or you can second me.
No, I'll,
Oh
I'll
yeah.
second you. So I love it when other people make motions.
All right, I'll make a motion to provide testimony for nor against and yeah, I don't know what the details of the information we're going to write is, but that's the motion.
Okay, second. All those in favor? Jane and Safa, where are you on this? Okay, that's a affirmative from Jane and Safa. Do you want to vote on this?
Yeah.
Th-
4?
4. Okay, perfect. So that is unanimous. So we'll submit something just asking for clarification on that.
But clarification and to specifically speak on, like, we're not only going to ask for clarification. Hopefully, this bill doesn't pass just like that because there is not going to be a determining factor, right? We're also going to be like, this is not subsequently accurate because are we referring this to the school's investigation? Is it police investigation? Then police investigation would result to the courts. Like, so we need to identify that. So if this bill passes like that, it's just there's literally no way to enact it without information. So
Okay, beautiful. Does anyone have anything else that they wanted to make sure that we talked about tonight? Okay. So we'll continue to watch what's happening at MEPRI and in the Education Committee. Probably by next Monday, hopefully we'll have a better picture. I don't know if we're still going to have a full picture, but also just recognizing that there's only about a month left in the legislative session. So things are going to continue to move pretty fast in these next few weeks. So with that, I will move to adjourn us. Is there a second? Thank you, Board Member Noor. All those in favor? Okay. All right. So we are adjourned at 6:17 tonight, and we'll see you next week.